My makeup looks good. Oh my god! Why can't I speak today? Hello and welcome back to another video. I am back on track with my drama school videos now. I hope you enjoyed last week's little deference from the norm with the cover. Please let me know what you think about it. If you have any covers you think I should do, let me know in the comments. Today's video is another top tips video talking about the personal statement. I know it's dreaded by a lot of people. I dreaded it myself. I thought I would collate some of the opinions that I've gained through doing my personal statement and the tips and tricks that I've picked up along the way because I think they really can be helpful. The usual disclaimer here that these are my opinions. They are what worked for me, they are what got me into drama school, but they may not work for you. And that is okay. You know, you'll pick up your own tips and tricks along the way of things that work for you. Tip number one is to start off punchy. Don't do the usual, oh, I've wanted to train in musical theatre or acting since I was 4 years old and it's all I've ever wanted to do. I couldn't think of doing anything else, because all of that may be true, but that is things that the panel has heard a billion times over. You know, really try and think of something from your training or a quote of a practitioner maybe, or an actor that really stands out to you. Try and use that in some way to make it different and make the beginning really, really unique, because that's going to hook your reader in. You could always try to write out your first paragraph and then find a sentence within that that you think you can use as the first sentence. That's really punchy and really effective, because I know it can be quite difficult to try and find an opening statement. Just really, really try and be unique with it and it will work wonders. Tip number two, don't feel like you have to be so formal in the way that you would write a personal statement that maybe your sixth form is trying to get you to write. You know, you really want your passion to come across. You want the panel to see on paper just how much you want to do this. Try not to go over the top with it. You know, mention other hobbies you've got if you can, or if you can slip them in somewhere, that's always good. I remember when I was at sixth form, my tutor was really trying to get me to write a university style personal statement, in that it was really, really formal, it was quite precise. There was definitely a clear structure to it, which is obviously necessary when you're writing a personal statement because you want it to flow really clearly. But when you're writing a personal statement for a conservatoire, you can be much more free in the way you express yourself. It doesn't have to be so limited and restricted to a certain format. Tip number three is to find something unique within your training or your past experiences that is really specific to you and who you are as an actor. I went on an exchange trip and I talked a lot about that in my personal statement, a lot about how that shaped me as an actor and how that gave me so many skills that an actor needs in this industry. And I know that not many other applicants are going to have that story to tell. I talked about it in all of my interviews and everything, because it really is a selling point of my personality and who I am, and how it's shaped who I am today as well. It could be an experience like you did a year abroad somewhere, or you hosted some exchange students yourself, or maybe you went on a school trip or something that was very, very unique. But you have to make sure, obviously, that it links to your acting experience. You can't just talk about that one time you went to Brighton Seafront with your school, because that doesn't have a lot of relevance. Make sure you keep it in the realms of acting, but really try and pinpoint one thing that you can talk about a lot that's very unique. Tip number four is to obviously fit in your past acting experiences, be that in youth groups, in school, just any experiences you have with acting, but make sure you make it relevant to how it shaped you as an actor. Don't just list off a whole load of things that you've been in, because although that shows you've got the experience, it doesn't show how you've used that experience to gain loads of skills that will change and develop your acting ability. The best way, I think, to approach this is to think about what you know that drama schools want in a person. You know, they want someone creative, they want someone who's independent, but able to work in a team really successfully. You want someone who is easy to direct. You want someone who you know can work well in an ensemble. Like, there are many different factors that come into what these drama schools are looking for. So find these experiences in your past acting and apply them to that skill set. So you can say, you know, I am a good team worker, I am creative, I am confident in a workspace, and these are the experiences that I have to back up that. Tip number 5 is to absolutely sell yourself. This entire piece of writing is about making yourself appealing to drama schools. It kind of links to tip number 4. So believe in yourself, believe in what you are writing, and that will come across on paper. If, for example, you were picked out of, say, 200 other students to do this really special experience or a really special trip or something, say that. Let them know that other people recognise your talent and what you can do, and you're picked for certain things. Use this as an opportunity to let that drama school know that you mean business and you are here to work and you are ready for it. Tip number 6 is to have a strong ending summary. This is almost as important, in fact it probably is as important as starting punchy. It's your last chance to come across to the panel and make them realise why you deserve a place at their school. How ready are you? How hard are you willing to work? What can you offer? Why have you picked that specific school? This is your closing paragraph to nail home every single point that you've made in your personal statement. Don't make it too long, but really try and encompass who you are, how ready you are, how much you're ready to fight for this, and let them know that, because that's what's going to get you in. I feel like that was quite a short and sweet video. I don't know, I haven't edited it yet, so I could be very wrong about that. But let me know if it was of any use to you at all. I may have just rambled on for 15 minutes, but we shall see. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Comment any other questions that you have as well, and I will do my best to answer them or get answers to them for you. And I will see you in next week's video. Bye.